Archangel Michael says, a truth that has been hidden behind the curtains of your destiny is now breaking open. Your real soulmate, the one heaven aligned with your soul before the foundation of the earth, has been weeping in silence. They have been sitting with their mother, unable to hold back the tears, speaking your name, crying about the distance, the delays, the misunderstandings, and the separation that has kept you both apart. Their heart aches because every fiber of their being knows you are the one, yet something has stood in the way. I see it clearly, your soulmate has been asking their mother for guidance. With tears streaming down their face, they have admitted, I don't understand why it feels impossible, but my heart is tied to them, and I cannot let go. Their mother has seen the raw pain in their eyes, and she knows that this is not a fleeting emotion, but a love written in the heavens. Archangel Michael says, the tears are not of weakness, but of love that cannot be silenced. Your soulmate has been overwhelmed because they feel your absence like a storm inside their chest. Their heart keeps calling to yours, even when silence answers back. They dream of you, they wake thinking of you, and even when they try to distract themselves, your name slips from their lips like a prayer they cannot stop repeating. Their mother has been telling them, if this love is meant by God, it will not be destroyed. What is yours will return to you. And heaven confirms this now, your soulmate's tears are not in vain. They are unlocking a divine movement that will bring you both back together. Do not think for a second that their crying is weakness. No, it is proof that their heart belongs to you. The veil that has kept you apart is being ripped open by their tears. Angels are being dispatched even now to heal the wounds, to open doors that were slammed shut, and to silence the voices that tried to keep you both divided. Archangel Michael says, the enemy tried to twist the bond, to bring confusion, to make you doubt, but the truth is breaking through. Your soulmate's own family knows that what they feel for you is not ordinary. Their mother has seen them broken, has seen them restless, and she whispers prayers over them because she can see the weight of destiny pressing on their soul. This love is unlike any other because it is not just flesh and emotion, it is spirit, covenant, and eternal promise. Your soulmate's tears are watering the seeds of reunion. And though they feel they are crying out of despair, heaven sees it as a declaration of love, and heaven is responding. You may not see their face right now. You may not hear their voice. But know this, your soulmate has been crying for you, not for anyone else. They have admitted to their mother that nothing compares to the connection they have with you. They have confessed that no one else can carry their heart the way you do. They have admitted that no matter how much time passes, no matter what comes, their heart still beats for you. Archangel Michael says, soon, you will hear their voice again. Soon, you will feel their hand in yours. The tears they shed in private are becoming the bridge that will connect your paths again. They are praying for you, even when they do not realize it. Their soul is crying out for divine intervention, and heaven is answering. Do not give up now. You are closer than you think. Their mother has seen the truth. They cannot hide their feelings anymore. Their tears are the proof of the covenant. Their tears are the proof that this love is not a mistake. Their tears are the proof that God Himself has placed your souls together. The chains of delay are breaking. The doors of destiny are opening. Your soulmate will come forward, stronger, clearer, and with a heart that no longer hesitates. The tears they have shed before their mother are watering the ground of your future union. Prepare yourself, because when they come, it will not be halfway. They will come with full force, with honesty, with a heart ready to stand by yours without fear. Archangel Michael says, "This is not the end, it is the turning point." You will see what those tears have created. You will walk into the blessing those tears have unlocked. Your soulmate is not gone, they are being prepared. Heaven has seen their cry, and now heaven moves on your behalf. Be ready, chosen one. Your reunion is closer than you imagine. Archangel Michael says, you must understand the depth of what has been unfolding behind the veil. The one heaven chose for you, the one who has been written into the pages of your destiny, has been pouring their heart out in a place they feel safest, in front of their mother. They could not hold back the weight of emotions any longer. They tried to be strong, but their soul broke open, and your name was at the center of their tears. I see them sitting there, hands trembling, voice cracking as they confess that nothing else makes sense except you. They told their mother, "I can't explain it, but I know deep inside this love is not something I can ever replace. I feel incomplete without them." These tears are sacred. They are prayers in liquid form, reaching up into heaven's courts, demanding that angels act quickly to restore what has been lost. The mother listened carefully, and though she doesn't know all the divine mysteries, she recognizes what is real. She sees that her child's love for you is unshakable, and she has whispered prayers into the atmosphere, prayers that heaven has caught like incense. Those prayers, mixed with the tears of your soulmate, have moved God's hand. Archangel Michael says, what you need to know is this: when someone cries in sincerity, the universe shifts. The spiritual realm begins to move because tears born from true love are powerful weapons. Your soulmate is not crying because they are weak, they are crying because they cannot silence the call of destiny pulling them toward you. Their soul is restless until it finds home, and home is only with you. They think of you at night when everything is quiet, and the world is asleep. They think of you in the morning when the sun rises and they wonder if you thought of them too. They think of you in conversations, when songs play, when moments trigger the memory of you. And even though they tried to hide it for so long, their mother saw through the silence and pressed them until they admitted the truth, that you are the one. Archangel Michael says, do not be fooled by the silence you hear on your end. Silence is not absence, it is preparation. Behind that silence, there have been sleepless nights, restless thoughts, and wet pillows from tears that fell as they cried over the distance between you. Their heart aches every time they imagine you with someone else. Their chest tightens when they fear that too much time has passed. Yet still, they cannot let you go, because heaven has stitched their heart to yours. This crying has not gone unnoticed. Heaven has recorded every tear. Angels have gathered those tears like pearls, and they have been poured out on the altar of divine timing. Your soulmate's tears have spoken louder than words, and they have reached God's throne. The delays that seemed unending are breaking. The walls that seemed immovable are crumbling. Every obstacle that dared to stand between you and your soulmate is weakening because tears of pure love hold authority in the Spirit. Archangel Michael says, their mother, though she may not understand every detail, feels the pull of this connection too. She has told them, if it is God's will, nothing can stop it. And heaven confirms to you now, it is God's will. That is why no replacement works. That is why no distraction lasts. That is why their heart cries for you when no one else is around. This love is destined. It is carved into the blueprint of your life. The crying you have not seen is the evidence that your name lives in their soul. Soon, the time for hidden emotions will end. Soon, their silence will break into action. They will step forward, and when they do, it will not be halfway, it will be with the fullness of everything they carry inside. Do not give up now. You may feel weary, but the tears they are shedding are watering the seeds of your union. What was dry will bloom again. What was broken will be restored. What was delayed will accelerate. Their tears have moved heaven, and heaven has moved for you. Archangel Michael says, I must go deeper with you now because this message is not something ordinary, it is not something to be taken lightly. You have been asking, you have been waiting, you have been wondering if your soulmate feels the same weight, the same fire, the same longing that you do. And I tell you this, they feel it so deeply that it has broken them down to tears, tears they could no longer hide, tears that fell in front of their own mother, because the pain of missing you could not be held in silence anymore. I see clearly the way their heart trembled as they spoke. They confessed what they kept locked away. They said to their mother, I try to move forward, I try to distract myself, but my soul won't let go. Every thought, every memory, every hope is tied to them. I don't understand why life has kept us apart, but I know, deep down in my spirit, that they are my other half. Those words, carried on the breath of their tears, have stirred heaven itself. Your soulmate's mother sat quietly, listening, but her spirit recognized the truth of what was spoken. She knew her child's words were not just emotion, they were prophecy. They were a declaration of love that cannot be broken, no matter how far, no matter how long, no matter how heavy the obstacles have been. Archangel Michael says, every tear they shed is being collected. Every word they spoke in pain is being recorded in the courts of heaven. These tears are not wasted. These tears are seeds that are growing into a divine harvest. What you must understand is that in the Spirit, tears of love water the soil of destiny. Their crying is not the end, it is the beginning of your breakthrough. And I see them still thinking of you constantly. Their mind drifts to you when they wake. Their chest tightens at night when they realize you are not beside them. They wonder if you miss them the way they miss you. They wonder if you think of them with the same intensity. And deep down, their mother knows that this connection is not something ordinary. She has seen many faces pass by, but she knows by the way her child cries that this love is eternal. Archangel Michael says, "What the enemy tried to destroy is rising again." The tears have broken the curse of delay. The prayers whispered in that moment have pulled heaven's attention, and the angels have already gone forth to arrange the meeting, to open the door, to make the impossible possible. Do you not see, chosen one? You have been asking if they care, if they still think of you, if they still love you. And here is the answer: they love you so much that they cannot hide it from their own family. They love you so much that their soul aches when you are apart. They love you so much that their tears have become the language of their heart when words are not enough. Their mother looked into their eyes and saw something undeniable. She saw the kind of love that comes once in a lifetime, the kind of love that is written by God. And she spoke softly to them, "Don't give up, because what is meant for you will find its way back. If this love is from heaven, it will not die." And Archangel Michael confirms, "It is from heaven, and it cannot die." Right now, the angels are moving to align your paths. Right now, the obstacles that seemed impossible are shifting. Right now, your soulmate's tears are creating waves in the spirit realm, pushing back every force of darkness that tried to separate you. And soon, very soon, you will feel the weight of this breakthrough. You will see the miracle unfold before your very eyes. Archangel Michael says, "Do not let your faith waver." You may not have seen their tears, but you feel them in your spirit. You may not have heard their words, but your heart has picked them up across the distance. That is the power of soul connection. You and your soulmate are bound beyond what is visible. When they cry, you feel heavy without knowing why. When they long for you, you feel restless without reason. This is because your souls are already entwined in a bond that cannot be cut. The crying was not a weakness, it was a release. It was heaven's way of clearing the path. The tears washed away the doubt, the fear, the hesitation. Those tears have opened the door for healing, for courage, for truth to come forward. And when your soulmate comes to you, it will be with clarity. They will not hide anymore. They will not run anymore. They will not hold back anymore. The reunion is being prepared. The tears were the final key that unlocked it. Your soulmate's love for you is undeniable, unstoppable, unshakable. They have cried over you because their heart is yours, and no power in this world can rewrite that truth. Archangel Michael says, stand strong. Prepare yourself. What their tears have birthed in the spirit, you will soon hold in reality. Heaven has spoken, it is coming to pass. Archangel Michael says, let me take you deeper, because what I am revealing is not a small matter. You have been chosen to hear this because the truth of your soulmate's heart has reached the heavens, and now the heavens want you to know. They have cried not once, not twice, but many times in front of their mother because the weight of their love for you has been too much to carry in silence. Every tear they shed is proof that their soul is tied to yours in ways the world cannot understand. Picture them sitting in the quiet of their room, their heart heavy, their eyes wet, confessing to their mother words they could not speak to anyone else. They said, I don't know how to move forward, because every time I try, I feel pulled back to them. No matter what I do, no matter how far I go, they are still in my heart. I cannot erase them, and I don't want to. These words were not just emotion, they were truth born out of divine connection. Their tears became a testimony that this love is not humanly explainable, it is spiritual, eternal, and sealed by God. Archangel Michael says, their mother has seen them restless, tossing and turning at night, unable to sleep, whispering your name under their breath. She has seen them lost in thought during the day, unable to concentrate, because their heart keeps circling back to you. And though their mother may not fully grasp the spiritual depth of it, she knows that this kind of love cannot be ignored. She knows it is bigger than coincidence. She knows it is destiny. Every tear your soulmate has shed has carried your name to heaven's throne. The angels have collected those tears, and each one has become a cry for divine intervention. Do you think those tears went unnoticed? No. Heaven saw. Heaven heard. Heaven responded. And because of their crying, the obstacles that once seemed like mountains are beginning to crumble. The blockages that kept you apart are breaking. Archangel Michael says, the reason their heart aches so deeply is because they feel the separation as strongly as you do. Their soul recognizes you as home. Every time they try to deny it, every time they try to walk away, every time they try to convince themselves that they can live without you, their spirit rises up in protest. Their tears are the evidence that the bond cannot be denied. Even now, as I speak, I see them thinking of you. Their chest feels heavy, their mind drifts to memories of you, and their heart whispers, what if they don't know? What if they think I don't care? They want you to know, they care more than words can describe. They love you more than they can express. They miss you more than they can handle. Their mother, after hearing their tears, told them, if this is real, if this is written by God, nothing will be able to separate you. And I, Archangel Michael, confirm to you, it is real, and nothing will separate you. Not distance, not time, not confusion, not other people, not even the plans of the enemy. What is written cannot be erased. What God has joined cannot be broken. Archangel Michael says, you are standing on the edge of your breakthrough. The crying you have not seen is the sign you have been waiting for. Heaven would not reveal this unless the time was near. Your soulmate's tears have shifted the atmosphere. They have broken the silence in the spirit realm. They have called forth your union. Do not allow fear to cloud your faith. Do not believe the lies that whisper you are forgotten. You are not forgotten, you are engraved in their soul. Their tears are proof, their cries before their mother are evidence. Their sleepless nights are testimony. And soon, you will see it with your own eyes when they return to you, when they speak what they once only confessed in private. Archangel Michael says, be patient just a little longer. The reunion is closer than it appears. The angels are arranging divine timing. The doors are opening. The chains are breaking. And the love that has been hidden behind closed doors will burst into the light. The tears have unlocked it. The prayers have sealed it. The covenant is unbreakable. Prepare yourself, chosen one, for the moment you have longed for is drawing near. Their tears were not weakness, they were prophecy. They were the final key heaven needed to move. And now, nothing can stop what is coming. Archangel Michael says, I will not stop until you fully understand the depth of what heaven is showing you right now. This is not just about ordinary love, this is not about chance or timing, it is about divine order. Your soulmate has been carrying the weight of your absence like a stone pressing against their heart. And though they tried to remain silent, though they tried to keep the truth hidden, they could not hold it back any longer. In front of their own mother, the one who knows their soul better than anyone else on earth, they broke down. Tears streamed from their eyes as they admitted that their heart belongs to you and no one else. Archangel Michael says, do you realize how powerful that moment was? When a soul confesses such truth in vulnerability, the heavens shift. Their crying in front of their mother was not an accident, it was divine timing. Heaven allowed that moment because your soulmate could not carry the burden of silence anymore. It was the spirit inside them that pushed the truth out. They said, I've tried everything to forget. I've tried moving on, I've tried ignoring the feelings, but I can't. They're inside of me. They're part of me. I can't stop loving them. These words carried such power because they were born from a soul that has reached its breaking point. Their tears baptized those words, and together they rose as a cry to the heavens. Archangel Michael says, their mother, sitting there, saw something she had never seen before, a love so raw, so consuming, that it brought her child to their knees. And in her wisdom, she knew this was no ordinary affection. She knew this was no ordinary bond. She saw destiny. She saw covenant. She saw a soul speaking from its deepest truth. And she whispered softly, "If this is what God has written, it will return. It cannot die." And indeed, heaven confirms, it cannot die. This bond is eternal. The love they feel for you has been written into the fibers of their being. It cannot be cut away, it cannot be erased, it cannot be forgotten. That is why they cry. That is why their soul aches. That is why, even after time and distance, their heart beats for you as though you were standing right beside them. Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, you have been feeling their emotions without realizing it. Have you not had moments where your heart suddenly feels heavy for no reason? Have you not had nights where sleep escapes you, and all you can do is think about them? Have you not had mornings where their name is the first thought in your mind? That is not coincidence, that is the connection. When they cry, your soul feels it. When they ache, your spirit senses it. This is how deep the tie goes. Your soulmate has cried before their mother, but do not think those tears were wasted. Heaven has stored every single drop. Each tear has become a petition before God. Each one has shouted louder than words ever could. Each one has broken down barriers in the unseen realm. Archangel Michael says, "The delay is breaking. The confusion is lifting. The spiritual chains that once bound them in silence are falling to the ground." Their tears were the final act of surrender that heaven needed to release the breakthrough. Do you hear me, chosen one? Their tears were the key. And now, because of those tears, angels have been dispatched to rearrange circumstances in your favor. Doors are being unlocked. Roads are being cleared. Hearts are being softened. Even people who once stood in the way are being moved aside. Heaven has decided that the time for reunion has come. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare yourself, because their return will not be small." They are coming with a heart overflowing, with words they have held back for too long, with love that has been tested by fire and refined by pain. They will no longer hide their feelings. They will no longer allow fear to silence them. They will no longer let pride or confusion hold them back. Their tears were the cleansing. Now comes the restoration. I see them, even now, rehearsing what they will say. They wonder how to tell you the depth of their love. They wonder how to express the pain of being away from you. They wonder if you will forgive them for the silence, if you will still open your arms to them after all the time that has passed. Their heart beats in fear, but also in hope, hope that when they come, you will be ready to receive them. And I, Archangel Michael, declare to you, be ready. Their tears have broken the silence. Their mother has seen their truth. Heaven has heard their cry. And now, destiny moves forward. Archangel Michael says, "Do not doubt. Do not fear. Do not believe the lies of the enemy that whisper this is impossible. Nothing is impossible when heaven has declared it. Your soulmate's tears were not weakness, they were prophecy. They were proof of love. They were the voice of the soul saying, "This cannot end here." And because of that, it will not end here. Your story is not finished. Your love is not over. What was hidden is being revealed. What was delayed is being accelerated. What was blocked is being released. Your soulmate's crying was the sound of destiny breaking free. Soon, chosen one, you will see with your own eyes what heaven has promised. Soon, you will hear from their lips the words they once only cried in private. Soon, the tears that fell in sadness will turn into tears of joy, because what was broken is being restored, and what was lost is being found.